Does your dog do this? Discover what it means. Man's closest companion has an entertaining method of imparting in some cases, however nearly everything your canine does has meaning. From yapping to whimpering, leaping to butt hurrying, your canine's activities are something you should give close consideration to. Finding out about your canine's conduct is probably the most ideal ways you can think about your four-legged buddy. While most things your little guy does aren't anything to stress over, seeing the signs and manifestations that something might not be right are significant. The play bow. A play bow is the point at which your puppy is squatted down in the front with his rear undetermined. The position for the most part implies that your four-legged companion needs to play, and it permits your pet to run rapidly immediately. A play bow welcomes another canine or a human to cooperate and, as the name recommends, play. While a canine may snarl or bark while in the play bow position, the little guy's nonverbal communication is intended to show you that it simply needs to have some good times. Burrowing. It's an obvious fact that canines love to burrow. Some need to dive in the earth to attempt to locate a lost fortune, and some burrow since they're exhausted. While burrowing is typically not unsafe to a puppy, you might need to deflect your canine from doing so on the grounds that your pet may get grimy or begin diving in spots that are beyond reach, like your nursery. Numerous canine experts will reveal to you that a canine that burrows is one that necessitates to get some extra exercise. On the off chance that you have a digger in your faction, invest some more energy playing bring. Biting. On the off chance that your canine is biting on pretty much everything in sight, odds are that the creature is objecting to its teeth. Young doggies bite when they are getting teeth, so it's essential to ensure you have a lot of toys accessible, including bones and other getting teeth explicit toys. Tobexi. Much more seasoned canines appreciate biting, it's simply essential for being a canine. Be that as it may, in the event that you don't give discipline from the beginning, you may discover a portion of your possessions totally pulverized. Ensure you present a lot of biting choices, and be harsh with regards to discouraging your puppy from biting on things like the furnishings. Asking. You may see your canine sticking around the supper table looking a wide range of urgent for a sample of human food, yet you should stand up to. Canines that are given a sample of food from the table will quite often ask for additional. They may start to whimper or bark while gazing restlessly toward the table. On the off chance that the asking is turning crazy, you might need to carton your puppy or put it outside until the dinner is finished. In any case, it's ideal to dodge this through and through by not contribution any table food in any case. Pulling on the leash. A canine that pulls on the chain while on a walk needs preparing. The conduct is typically brought about by a canine being over-energized for a walk. Getting exercise shouldn't be a distressing occasion for you or your canine, so this conduct should be crushed at the earliest opportunity. The most ideal approach to do this is by keeping the rope short however free. At the point when your canine pulls and the rope goes tight, you should quit strolling. Your canine ought to likewise stop once it understands you're not moving. Ensure you utilize uplifting feedback via treats. Crying. A canine's whimper can mean a couple of various things. More often than not, a crying canine simply needs your consideration. In the event that your canine begins whimpering and you quickly give the creature consideration, nonetheless, you are exhibiting that crying will stand out enough to be noticed. You ought to try not to do this and possibly give your canine consideration when it isn't crying. A canine that is in agony may likewise whimper, so it's critical to ensure you focus on your canine. In the event that you notice some other indications of agony, an outing to the vet might be altogether. Commercial. Division anxiety. In the event that your canine gets vexed when you leave, it presumably has partition uneasiness. Since you are your canine's entire life, it is critical to encourage your pet that you're not gone perpetually and will return. In the occasion this is going on to your canine, you might need to take a stab at leaving for more limited timeframes, working up to longer occasions away. Now and then leaving the TV or radio on while you are gone can help, as it causes it to appear as though individuals are talking in the house. Generally, this is extremely normal and not a reason for concern. Yapping at the door. A canine that barks at the entryway might need to head outside. To dodge a potty mishap, you should take your canine outside. Canines may likewise bark at the entryway in the event that they need to go outside to play, in which case you could mollify your little guy and go for a run. Canines likewise bark at the entryway in the event that they sense that somebody is outside. This can be a fantastic path for a canine to caution you that organization has shown up. In the event that the yelping is exorbitant, you might need to converse with your vet. Licking. Licking is a canine's main avenue for affection. Your four-legged bestie may give you kisses as an approach to show you're its top choice. A canine kissing meeting can keep going quite a while on the off chance that you permit it, and it very well may be a day-by-day event. There's nothing amiss with a canine indicating fondness, albeit a few people get earned out by it. Your canine may accept each open door to kiss you on the hand, arm, face and even your mouth. Your canine's affection has no limits, so in the event that you'd like to avoid the mouth licks, you'll need to pull away. Licking or biting paws. While licking a human to show love is an excellent thing, a canine who licks his own paws could be encountering something that requires an excursion to the vet. A canine that licks its paws subsequent to eating might be encountering a food hypersensitivity. On the other hand, a canine that licks or chomps its paws consistently could be encountering tension. It's basic to focus on when your canine licks its paws and report that data to your vet. Inordinate licking can cause wounds, and that could prompt a contamination, so don't mess with paw licking. Sniffling. Canines sniffle because of aggravations breathed in into their noses, similar to people. They can likewise wheeze from hypersensitivities brought about by grass and dust. While most sniffling in canines isn't anything to stress over, a canine that wheezes unreasonably or with release could require a visit to the vet. For instance, nasal bugs cause sniffling and some undesirable nasal release. Parasites are infectious and can be sent from canine to canine, so it's critical to get your little guy looked at as quickly as time permits on the off chance that you believe there's something different going on. Head tilting. Pretty much everybody thoroughly understands the canine head tilt that will without a doubt make your day. Have you seen that when you converse with your canine, it takes a gander at you and inclines its head? This is the creature being interested. Canines tilt their heads as an approach to change their external ears with the goal that they can hear you better. A canine that inclines its head while you talk is clinging to each word emerging from your mouth. Your pet is mindful and needs to know whether you have anything to state, particularly on the off chance that it includes an excursion to the recreation center.